Diana DeRosa, and I'm speaking to Neta Rhyne, who lives in Texas and is the writer, director, and producer of the film Managing Wild Horses Extinction. Oh, this is your baby boy, making sure you take care of those wild horses. So tell me a little bit about why you decided to, it's a short piece, an interesting piece, and an informative piece. Why did you decide to get that out there?
You see so much. Every time I turn on the internet, there's something on there about wild horses being rounded up and putting these holding pens, which I call concentration camps. And it's just wrong. It's wrong. It shouldn't be happening. In 1971, President Nixon signed the Wild Burro and Horse Protection Act, and which protected our wild horses. And I don't understand why it continues to happen. So what better way to bring awareness and give people important information than through film?
Absolutely, I totally agree. And yeah, you see the helicopters and they're rounding, and you know so much because you've dealt with this from so many different angles. If you know that people are watching this, and at the end of the day, after they're done seeing it, what are you hoping that they take away and share with other people?
There is so much information out there, and it's hard for people to grasp exactly why this is happening, everything that's happening to the horses. We have all the experts say, how beneficial the wild horses are to our public lands. They're our wild horses and on our public lands. But because of wild horses are not gathered because there's an overpopulation of wild horses, nor are wild and domestic horses slaughtered because there's an overpopulation of wild horses. So at the end of the day, I hope people take away that they really need to do their research. I'm just damn tired of the government and their iron fist and at everything that's happening. And we need to stand up and speak out. And we have the right to do that. If I could go chain myself to these gates and not let these trailers out with my wild horses, that I would, but I can't. So we need to be smart in our actions and do whatever it takes to end this. If I want my 6-year-old grandson to go to Utah and be able to see a wild horse roaming wild and free. And if we don't stop what's happening, that's not going to happen. They're going to be gone. And these holding pens is at taxpayers' expense. Why are we funding? It's just wrong. It's just wrong. And I hope people take away, there's so much more to learn, and we have the right. I keep asking, who do I send the pink slips to at the BLM? They're not doing their job. They're working for me, and they're not doing their job.
Well, there's no one better that can stand up and speak out than you. Can you give people watching this some ideas of things that they can specifically do to sort of look into this or help or do whatever to change this?
Sure. The Managing Wild Horses to Extinction.com is my website on the film, and I have information on there about the Wild Horse and Burro Act. Also, what they can do to reach out to their representatives to sign the SAFE Act. The SAFE Act, HR 961, would close our borders to horse slaughter. So right now, with everything that's happening, all the protection being removed that protects the wild horses and burros, then that subjects them to being sold and going to slaughter. And all of these in these holding pens right now are in danger of getting in the kill buyer's hands and going to slaughter. So if they go to Managing Wild Horses to Extinction.com, There's information on there about this, and also how to contact their representative to pass the SAFE Act, get that bill signed, and close our borders to horse slaughter, and protect our wild horses.
Well, Neta Rhyne, thank you so much for sharing this information and for giving people some suggestions on what we can do, because that's always the question. It's a big case. Thank you for talking with me. Do you have any last words you'd like to say before we sign off?
Thank you, Diane. I'm so grateful to be a part of the EQUUS Film Festival this year. And thank you for all your hard work. Thank you for giving us a platform to be a voice for the horses.
And thank you for sharing your films on our channel and on the EQUUS Film and Arts Fest every year.
Thank you.